The evidence then.
Okay.
I'm taking their goodwill of it, aren't I?
Ideally,
you're just trying to get clicks for your YouTube channel. That's all you're
enough
doing.
Clicks.
That's
Trust
all you're
me,
doing.
I got
honestly.
enough clicks. I get enough clicks. Officer, don't get involved in something that doesn't involve the police.
I'm here.
What do you mean you're here? So
I'm here, so I'm involved.
Mate, that's why they wear these little beanies, mate. Trying to fucking be like Jesus. You ain't Jesus, and you ain't Muhammad, and you ain't no Muslims, mate.
Are you alright?
Just about to call you.
Why? What's going on?
I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it down here.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Yeah. I was just about to.
On me, yeah.
I was just about to call you. Literally.
And
but
no
anyway.
one's called on the 9th.
No, not yet. But.
Oh, as in you were going to call us?
Yes.
All right.
I presume you're here for me, or us, or not.
We're here for a drone flying across, yeah. So
Right.
sort of. Just see if there's anything going on with it.
I've been flying my drone here today legally.
Yeah.
Right. Keeping my line of sight, etc.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a drone up.
Okay.
Seen them launch their drone. My drone's been over the garden there.
Yeah.
And I've watched him take off. And at that point, I thought, obviously, it's quite dangerous to have two up if you haven't spoken to each other and to agree where you're going to fly. Yeah. He's purposely flown directly at me. This, there, everywhere, trying to get my drone to come down.
Right.
Got it all on this video. I've got it all on video. Another part he's done, he's been behind the tree there. The furthest tree up to the house from here, right there. Been like behind the tree with his controller.
Yeah.
I've filmed him flying his drone. And then his drone's been here. There's no way he's got line of sight of that drone. Another law broken on the drone.
Is the officer universal
Well,
rules? Or?
I know a
Not really, no.
tiny bit about drones, but I know that it's under
I know you can
4,
fly them everywhere unless it's
under
no
249 grams.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you need to be within the line of sight, like he said.
Yeah.
meaning you can't drop it down behind a tree or a building, so you can't physically see it.
Yeah.
Now that's a bit of an ambiguous.
I wouldn't know how I would enforce that because
definitely.
I haven't witnessed that, so I don't know how I say that he's not in line of sight.
So that's hard to prove.
Yeah.
I did film him on my phone. I zoomed into him behind the tree.
Yeah.
Zoomed out and said, "Look, there's the drone right there. There's no possible way."
Are you all four guys together?
No,
They're nothing to do.
They're just passing by.
Are you two mates?
Yeah.
What, are you YouTubers?
Just interested in this place.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But the main thing is, he's clearly recklessly flown his drone into my drone.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, if you watch the camera on there, it was literally.
How do we prove who's? Man,
Well, I've got-
It's all new to me, sort of drone wars.
Yeah.
Well, I've got
You
the
know what I
pilot.
mean?
I've got the pilot launching it.
Well, apparently you came out for a drone, didn't you? Did you come out for a drone?
No, someone from here's called us.
For
Well, they're worried actually because I think they're a religious entity in there, aren't they? And they get a lot of. They've already been racially abused this morning.
oh, by who?
So I don't know. I know a third party, not yourselves.
Oh right, okay.
So we're here to sort of make sure everything's okay, basically.
Oh,
Find out what your intentions are, whether you're willing to tell us, etc., etc.
My bag. Where'd you did it over there? Did you? The bag.
yeah, it's there.
Right.
No, we're not racially abusing anybody.
No, I didn't say you were. I said what someone did this morning, I think, or earlier this afternoon.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. Do you mind? Thanks.
What I heard, like you said, they're practicing a religion.
Yeah.
And I heard.
Thank you, but just put it there.
the main
Thanks,
guy
thanks.
got powers of healing.
I didn't want to steal it.
And I just came
Thank
for
you.
some healing. Yeah. That's it.
That was our
My,
genuine reason for coming this
Well, they've
morning.
refused
My
your entry.
eyesight.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's all right, mate.
I wouldn't say refused entry. We asked,
Yeah.
can we see the main guy? Because my sight, I thought instead of getting to Specsavers, I'd rather come here, just to heal my eyes.
Okay.
And that's it. We asked, can we see the big guy? I did tell him I come from a long way to see the big guy, but he said no. That's it. And now my friend, he wants to fly a drone, and that's pretty much it, really. So I can't see. I mean, if he's offering healing, I can't see why he won't let me in.
Well, maybe you need to get an appointment.
If I came a
I
long
don't
way,
know,
my
you know what I
friend.
mean? It's probably your fault, that isn't he? If he's busy healing someone else, he might not have time to heal you today,
that's true.
you and
That's
me.
true.
So maybe you should phone ahead next time.
There's no need for police, that's for sure.
No, we just like
For a
I
bit
said,
of healing.
there's something happened this morning
Oh yeah.
or
yeah.
early in the afternoon.
Oh no, that's fine.
So we're making sure it's not the same people.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah. No, no, no,
clear? Do
no.
you know what I mean?
We're not in the business of racially abusing people. No, no, no. But they did try to intimidate my.
So I'll be able to show you the
friend.
footage
All right, okay.
if I need to.
We had a chat with this over there.
I haven't had,
So my concern before you arrived is obviously the line of sight issue.
yeah.
It's petty. I'd have just put my video onto my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
People are reporting.
Yeah.
But what he's done with his drone by flying into mine purposely,
Yeah.
it's reckless.
Yeah.
It's endangering the drone, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like an attempt at criminal damage. He's trying to intimidate me to back off. But the way he was doing it,
Yeah.
I felt like I couldn't move my drone in a direction because...
I might have missed some of what you've already covered with my colleagues. So
No, we didn't
sorry-
mention that.
Sorry if I'm going over the same thing
No,
again. But
we didn't mention that.
why are you here? You don't mind me asking?
Well, my friend here said he wanted to get his eyes looked at, healed.
Yeah.
He's done some research on the guy and he said he can do it. I'm just going to pick that up.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I go over here? I don't want to miss what they're saying about us. That's all. In case they lie about it.
One of your colleagues is on the police station, aren't they?
Yes, that was supposed to be me.
Oh, you're not gone.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm the one of the directors of the religion. So, yeah, I was supposed to go in and speak with one of your colleagues on site.
Can you just give us a bit of space?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
It's a private conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that
Okay.
We just wouldn't want them to say anything that's not true.
This is about
Didn't-
this morning now,
Do you know what I mean?
not you guys.
Yeah, right.
So this ain't nothing to do with you two.
Yeah, yeah, carry on, carry on.
So yeah, but we don't want you. Say if it was your business, you wouldn't want them listening, would
it's a
you?
confidential matter.
Yeah, yeah, continue.
But that doesn't mean that you...
Can you not move away?
I'll close my ears.
Can you not move away for 5 minutes?
Sorry?
Can you not move away for 5 minutes?
All right, here we go.
You're just being facetious now, aren't you?
We're not listening. We just want to make sure nothing's said.
It's not nothing to do. It's nothing. It's not about you two guys.
But you never know. They may say, "Oh, and these guys have done this and
But
that."
they
No, no,
didn't
no,
come
no,
over
no.
and listen to the conversation we just had over there, did they?
That's their
So
choice,
should we
I mean,
not
yeah.
have the same courtesy for
They
them?
did, you know, they were hearing our conversations from right down the bottom. I don't know how. I was getting paranoid about it. How did you hear us from there?
Have you got anywhere we can go? It's private. Or are you happy to talk to somebody?
No, I'd rather have...
Who was flying the drone illegally? Which one?
I have no idea.
Can we go in there?
This is our property line
Yeah.
is there, not
Yeah.
here. So you're actually on our property right now. We would like you to at least go to the border of our property, as we asked you earlier.
Yeah, there's not much you
Which
can
we
do.
did.
We did.
did.
That you let your boat fly off from our property.
What are you going to do? Call the police?
They're here.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
Are the other two guys with you as well?
No.
I'm very concerned with how your colleague was flying his drone into my drone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You literally watched it happen. But anyway, your colleague, it wasn't you two, I know that. But the drone pilot has broken the law. I've got him on video doing it. And before the police arrived, was literally saying we need to call the police somehow and report
Would
this.
you like to come and talk inside?
Yeah.
Can we
Dan?
let the police so we
why
can have...
You know your ID number is covered.
yes.
Trust me, mate. It's all over the news, mate. You got fucked, mate.
All right, carry on, mate.
Flipping hell.
What kind of question do you answer? No question. You don't answer any question. You just answer.
Can you let me know who the drone pilot was?
That's not the big guy.
I need to know who the drone pilot was. It wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
No, it wasn't any of these three.
What's happened?
I've just got to let my colleague know that someone's not taking the report. So, again, I don't mean to offend, mate, but I don't know who you are. The lads there have just said you've got some kind of YouTube channel. Do you want to just level with me and tell me what's going on so I've at least
I have.
got a fuller picture of what's happening?
I have. But I don't want to... There's two things. If we go talk in one group, it's better.
Well, they're going to go. He's going to go inside with them. And
Right, okay.
It's not about you guys.
Fair enough.
Provided
Yeah,
the right to be
yeah.
somewhere I would not have that. Does that make sense? You've got no issues with me.
Guys, if I want to report your drone pilot, how would I
You speak to me, colleague.
how would I do that? Can you let the officer know who it was? If you let the officer know who it was, because I'm going to report it.
Can I come in? Can I come in?
Guys, on a serious level, I'm going to report the drone pilot today. if you let the police officer know who it was, so that when I report it, they'll know, right?
Do you mind just stepping back?
Does that make sense?
Do I step back, mate?
Can I come in?
No.
So, the drone pilot wasn't these two. That's, I think, for the morning. Whatever happened in the morning. Whatever happened in the morning was nothing to do with us, right?
How do you know?
Well, you tell me. You rang the police, right? No.
He's pointing at me. I didn't do anything. What's he pointing at me?
I read your sign as well at the end. Hate crimes and stuff. We're not here to do any of that. We're just here. No, but from what we've been telling you already, we're just interested in what goes on. And obviously, you can't tell us much, so we've got the drone up to have a better look. That's it. Yeah. The public in the area are also curious, but in terms of hate or discrimination on religion, anything like that, we're not interested in that.
Really
Yeah.
happy with the situation or why?
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
So what's happened to today anyway?
None of you mind.
Why? You know, if you answer questions, we'll be gone very quickly. It's just, you know, the secrecy about it, that's what keeps us here.
Why you let the dangerous cult live there like that? They're fucking rapists, nonsense, everything, mate. It's all on the fucking national news, mate. You can smile all you want, mate. Trust me, just because we're a small town, mate. God fuck, mate. It's all over the news, mate. You know what I mean? God knows, mate. Why do it? Rapists, nonsense, mate. Taking blood from people. Disgusting, mate. Romans, mate. Proper Romans. There you go. Proper Romans, mate. Full on Romans, mate. Trust me, dirty bastards. Peace out, you motherfuckers.
Please don't swear. Okay,
What you gonna film?
go on then.
No.
Where you filming it? For what?
No, they've came for us.
What?
They've came because we're filming.
Yeah. What I mean, the dirty little bastards in your home.
Right.
You're protecting them.
Protecting everyone.
No, you don't
That's my
protect
job.
them. You see what they've done? They want
I
it for
haven't seen what
fucking
they've done. I'm
Nazi
hoping
shit in other
someone's going to
countries.
be able to
Mate, they
appraise
want
me
it for
about
raping that in other countries, mate.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
You've
the
not
case.
read it all. You've known about this for a year, mate. Over a year.
I honestly have not known about
Fuck
this
off,
for a year.
mate.
As a force,
Fuck
maybe.
off, mate. Over a year you've known about this, mate. Over a year, everyone's known about this. It only just hit national news now. Mate, dirty little rapists, never let their women out. I've had an argument over there with the Georgians and the two geezers that bought the dogs, mate. Telling me they let their women out. I dragged them here and told them, let 20 women out freely then. Well, I let 20 women out freely. Didn't, did they? Do you know what I mean? That's why they wear these little beanies, mate, trying to fucking be like Jesus. You ain't Jesus and you ain't Muhammad and you ain't no Muslims, mate.
Well,
You're putting disgrace to all religions, mate.
shouting at the gates isn't going to help.
I don't care.
So just-
Longer, you can smile all you want, mate.
Yeah, so maybe move away a bit. Get to the bottom of what's happening.
It's a it's a dangerous cult. It's a free.
go.
No, that is public place, mate.
You need to go.
Public place, mate.
You're stirring up.
No, I'm not staring
Yeah, you are, mate.
No,
And what I'll do, I'll arrest you for breach of the peace if you
I'm
don't
not
move
saying
on.
nothing.
Okay.
You're protecting a cult, mate. A dangerous cult.
There's kids around, man. Just watch your language,
What?
please.
In there, man. Raping them while you're stood there.
You guys, apparently this is private land, so you're well within your rights to be here. If you go on there,
Officer, I don't need to hear that.
well, I'm telling you what it is. They're telling me that
Yeah, but I don't
That's
need
what
to
it
hear
is.
this private land, so how's that any of your business?
My issue.
Well, I don't want to be
well,
disrespectful.
they don't want you on it.
I don't care.
Well, you should care, really.
I don't want to be
you wouldn't like
disrespectful.
someone in your garden, would you?
Hang on. I don't want to be disrespectful to you. I want to keep maintaining respect.
Yeah.
If this is a private property,
Yeah.
if I'm trespassing, it has nothing to do with you. I can trespass all day long. So it's between me and them.
But then it
Ideally, I
becomes-
don't like you to get
Then it
involved.
becomes to prevent a breach of the peace, doesn't it? Because you're
No,
annoying
there's
them,
no
and then
I'm not.
my thing, then is to uphold the law.
So you get from
on keeping
trespass
the
to
peace.
breach of the peace.
Hey, yeah, well, that's
How did
what's
I
going
breach
to
the
happen,
peace?
is it?
How did I breach the
Well, that's what I'd be doing, is to prevent it.
Right,
Okay.
this is, you can see this is open.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We've
I
no
will-
problem with you being here.
Okay, that's it.
But if you keep wandering up there, then it's going to cause an incident, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, of course it is.
Unless they cause it.
Of course it is.
I'm not going to cause it.
Do you know what I mean?
But ideally, I don't want you to get involved in trespass.
Well, we're here, aren't we?
Yeah, but
You're not here for that, are you?
If you...
You know,
if I was in your garden,
that guy
stood
was breaching
outside
the
of your
peace.
door,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Would you be happy about it?
I don't care less.
You wouldn't. You're just saying that. You're just
We
being
come and
facetious,
ask you,
aren't
probably come and ask you. But if you tell me you're here to do whatever, then fine. If you tell me you're here to
All
kill
I'm
me, then I
asking-
will call the police.
It's a reasonable request.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just stay off their boundary.
Where-
Fly your drone,
where are
whatever you
you-
want to do.
where are you
You're
asking?
Just keeping. They're dating this. This is the line, so I'm assuming there.
Well,
What, we're looking at
we can
the wall or
dispute
the
that. I
or the
don't
crack
think
in
Wall,
the
I'm
right.
assuming. Is
Right.
It's where the top actually colour there.
Here. Okay.
Can you go and get the deed and come back? I need the deed. I need proof.
It's got to be clear cut, you know.
Yes? Yeah, go and get the deed. It's not a police
My
matter,
concern
it's not a police matter.
Is their offence with the drone. It's quite reckless.
Okay.
Are you willing to take a report on that to possibly contact me at a
Let me
later
see
date?
the
or-
evidence then.
Okay, I can do that.
Go on then.
Well, you didn't ask for the evidence of the
I can do
deed,
that.
did
I can
you?
do that.
You just went
What?
straight in. Can you move
Well,
on?
I'm taking their goodwill of it, aren't I?
Ideally,
you're
officer.
just trying to get clicks for your YouTube
Nah,
channel. That's all
I got
you're
enough
doing.
clicks.
That's
Trust
all
me,
you're doing.
I got
honestly.
enough clicks. I get
Yeah.
enough clicks. But what I'm trying to say to your officer, don't get involved in something that doesn't involve the police.
I'm here.
What do you mean you're here? So
I'm
what?
here, so I'm involved. Okay.
Well, go
You
and
shouldn't
get
be
me-
involved
go
in
and-
what we're doing, right?
Go and
With
get
all
me a
due
coffee
respect.
then. You're here, sir.
Well,
No.
you're making a complaint.
Forget that.
They're making a complaint.
Yeah, yeah,
So
but-
I'm doing my job.
They-
So for you to say that is just
No,
a
no.
ridiculous
You initially
statement.
came on your admittance for something else.
You shouldn't side
Right,
with
in the
them
morning.
straight
No,
away. Why
you
would
were
do
here
that?
as well. They were worried about the drone being intrusive.
Okay.
Okay.
You've established the drone's allowed and there's no offences.
Okay.
More or less, right?
Yeah, you're
I
allowed to
presume.
do it. Well, no, you're stating there's an offence.
No, regarding my drone.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got no issue with the drone,
No.
providing I'm out there.
Yeah, yeah, as
Cool,
long
cool,
as you
cool.
stick to
cool.
the drone laws,
So the
whatever
only
they
thing
make.
left to deal with is I do have a complaint on them regarding the drone.
Well,
I can do
you're
that
gonna have to
online.
show me.
I can do
Oh,
it online,
you do it
or
online then if you want.
I'm willing to show
better
you.
upload the footage.
but the issue with the trespassing I feel is a bit unfair.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
open, isn't
right
it?
when
There's
you
no
get
clear
involved
cut
in something
boundaries.
that you
Just, like,
shouldn't get involved in. It's private.
Well, it is really, and you're just here I don't to annoy them. I mean, first you're
No, we're
telling
not.
me
I'm not here to annoy them. Why are you
you're
coming
asking
to that?
for a healing.
Yes, my
for a
eyes
healing
are
thing.
weak.
And then you hear what you're filming them for.
What do you mean?
What are you filming them for?
For clicks, like you said. I
Is that
want
what it
clicks.
is?
Yeah.
So this
Yeah, why not?
arguments.
No.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Hang on.
I don't understand your intentions.
Hang on,
You're
I will
very
tell you
confusing
something.
me.
Have you
First, you're
read-
telling me you want to be healed.
This is the headquarters.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Right.
want to be healed. He's
But
claiming.
you need a drone to fly over
Oh
to be
my
healed.
God.
We wanted
No,
to have
he's
a look-
flying, I'm not
we wanted to have
flying.
a look at the grounds. We've heard a lot about the place, including they do healing.
Yeah.
He genuinely has a concern for that, a need for that.
Yeah.
So he's came for that. At the same time, I want to have a look at the grounds because it's kind of a unique place.
And officer, this is not any normal house. It says it's the headquarters of a religion.
Yep.
So we will attract attention. I read online they offer healing. I'm here for healing.
Say they
And
don't
in
want
the
to offer you
meantime,
healing.
huh?
Say they don't want to offer
Yeah,
you
but
healing.
now
Do you
I
want me
am
to ask?
here. I'm here. I will film. I'm here. Like you said, you're here. I'm here. That's it. It's not fair to start talking about trespass and what did you say?
I didn't
Breaching
talk
the
about
peace.
trespass.
I didn't breach
Well,
the
I'm
peace.
here to prevent. I didn't say you were.
You know, I didn't say a word to you when that guy you told
Just so I
you.
can hear you better with the traffic.
You know when you told that
Keep
guy
looking
you're
at the
breaching the peace. I agreed
No,
with
no,
you.
no, no, no,
No, no, the other guy, the bite.
to prevent.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I agreed with you. Why? Because he was swearing, he was raising his voice. I get that.
asked a couple of times to stop.
True. I never said anything. I agree.
Us just
But
being
we're
here.
not breaching
not-
peace. We're peaceful. But when you start talking about something you have no business with,
Who?
huh?
It was no business here.
You have no business
Who's been
with trespass.
called?
When it
And your
comes,
colleague was going to call us.
no.
So I have business here, and I'm here now.
Yes, you have
We have
business
business
here.
everywhere.
But you mentioned
All
something.
we want is something
You know,
amicable.
You mentioned something that you have no business with.
What?
Trespass. You
What a
have no
reasonable
business.
request. I have no business
Well, it's not a criminal
asking
matter, I
you
think is
for
what he
a
means.
reasonable request.
You telling
keep
us
both
you should be
parties
there,
happy.
you should be there. No, I shouldn't be anywhere.
But you're not here to keep people
I didn't
happy,
say
right?
should.
And earlier, you know
twisted
when
it
you
around,
know
right?
when you went
We're
in
here to
earlier,
prevent
I said
breach
I'm
of the
here
peace,
to
aren't we?
affirm my
And
rights. I
in
have to
doing
affirm my
so,
rights.
keeping people happy.
If I have the right to do
Right.
something, I will do it.
You were here to heal a minute ago. Get healed.
No, when you went in, forget about the healing, man. They're not offering any healing, so forget about
He
it.
declined that very early
They
on.
declined it.
We travelled a long way, we thought we'd get the
So
drone
what's
up.
the crack then now then?
No crap.
Well, we don't want to be moved off for trespass. If you agree on that, We're not necessarily going to go and do it.
As long as you're not winding them up and stuff like that.
What do you mean by winding them up?
Trying to get a reaction out of them.
Like what?
I don't know. You tell me. You're
What
the
if
one
we
who's
try
doing
to
it.
get a reaction out of them? That's
Have
still
they
okay.
reported that?
Well, not really, is it? If you were doing it to me, I wouldn't like it. And that's when we become to prevent a breach of the peace. So are you here to try and get a reaction out
What
of
kind
them?
of reaction?
I don't know what you're after.
Say, for example, if I crack a joke, the reaction is laughing.
Well, of course it is, yeah.
Is that okay?
Well, you're. I
So
don't
am
think
I
your
not allowed to-
intentions.
I'm not allowed to
are
crack
that-
a joke.
Hey, I don't think your intentions are crack jokes.
It is.
I don't think it is.
Yes. How do you know my
You
intentions,
keep
officer?
changing, don't you?
This
You
was
don't
more
know
of
my
an
intentions.
investigative kind of thing today, more than
That is
as you
what
saw
it
a
is.
Round
reaction.
and round in
We
circles
don't
now.
appreciate when you try and
So,
incriminate us.
what-
That's all it is.
I'm not trying to incriminate anything.
Either
Or
you are a
you're
little
putting
bit,
words in my mouth
you are
here.
a little bit. You are a little bit. And at the same time, siding with them straight away.
I haven't
That's not
sided
fair.
with anybody.
That's not fair.
If it was your garden, I'd be the
And I
same.
did say to you from the beginning, I want to be respectful and remain respectful
Well,
to you.
hopefully that's.
But as
you
soon
know,
as you
been
try and
maintained.
step out of your whatever your powers, then
Powers, I haven't
that
used
kind
any
of annoys me.
powers. We're
trying
just having
to.
a chat, a reasonable
We
chat.
wouldn't want you
with
to use the
guys.
trespass or try and
I'm not going
enforce
to.
trespass.
Yeah, see, here we go. A car is coming. We're gonna step out. We're not gonna obstruct.
That's cool then.
You know, we are cool people, man.
Well, I'll let them know your intentions just
Yeah,
here to
yeah,
fly
yeah.
your
We explain
drone
to them. A car comes in.
and crack some jokes.
Yeah.
to make
I'll
'em
crack some
laugh.
Jokes, make them
No,
laugh.
we've dealt with the trespass.
Look at them. They look miserable,
with
man. They need some jokes.
With the report of their issue with the drone, are you willing to take that or should I do it online?
I'll do it online. It's probably a lot easier. If you're uploading footage and stuff.
Mind yourself.
Well, you're here though. You could go in and potentially identify that person when I show you and say, we know who it is now. If you go and I report it, that person might vanish, right?
So what you're going to show us is footage of what's basically like Battle of the Drones then?
No.
How do I know which is the aggressive drone? whose drone's attacking who?
It'll be a video of the pilot launching it,
Yeah.
and then that drone over there, very low on my drone camera.
So he's flying
Going
his drone
at
on
it.
his land. You've got your drone coming over onto his land, and you're telling me that his is the aggressive drone attacking your drone. Just so I've got it straight in my head.
Well, no, there's no land. My drone's got over
Yeah.
into the airspace, which is free for anybody.
Yeah. Where should he fly his drone then?
So two pilots can launch, ideally talk to each other and say, I'm going to be there, you stay there,
Yeah.
different altitudes.
Yeah.
If that can't happen, fine, you've got to keep your eyes open and be vigilant,
Line
right?
of sight, yeah.
He's clearly flown into my drone on purpose. Many, many times, literally like bam, 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 bam.
Have they come into contact with one another?
Well,
Is there any damage to your drone?
it's not the point, is it?
I don't know.
If I get my car now and I start doing the same thing with that to your
We
van,
don't deal with nearly crashes. Two cars pass one another and we go.
but you're
"They
doing it
could
for
have
careless
crashed." We
driving,
don't-
wouldn't you? Or dangerous driving even.
If it was dangerous and careless, yeah. But that's why I'm struggling to understand.
If I accelerated my car to your van and skidded last minute and stopped, reversed, same thing, reversed, same thing in a car park, you'd be like, what the hell has this guy taken? He's a fucking nut job.
Yeah.
He's just done the same thing with the drone.
I think
It's
the best thing
reckless.
to do is upload the footage, and I'll get an officer that knows a bit more about drones than I do to have a look at it for you. And if there's anything criminal there, we can do it.
That's what I was getting at. If you guys don't, if I report it to you and you've got to go and then do your research on it,
I would need to, yeah.
then
I'm not.
ideally,
I know a little bit about drones,
Yeah.
not a lot about drones. I know enough
Yeah.
that it needs to be under so many grams in order to fly without a license, I think. And then there's
under 250 grams, it can go as close.
249 grams that tend to build them, don't they? On purpose, that's.
Okay, I can do it online if you find it better.
I'd rather you did because we've got specialist officers that deal with drone stuff.
Okay.
Any antagonism of yourselves could result in a breach of the peace, and they've agreed to be respectful and reasonable.
Absolutely.
It's not like people who can't move away.
What about from this area that is private property? So they have to remain on that footpath, right?
Well, they're going to stay out of the way when vehicles are coming, because then it becomes a civil thing now. I don't know where you're.
What
You can
about-
ask
what
the
do we
court
need
for
provide
injunction,
if
but
we provide
until
you
then,
with, like,
not much you can do.
information that states explicitly that this is area that we privately own, cannot
It's still civil though, isn't it?
taken into
Still
account.
civil.
Unless we start to aggravate the situation.
It's still
I think we're pretty aggravated after 3 hours of dealing with you guys, don't you think?
No, we haven't been here for 3 hours.
I just move away from them.
Yeah.
We
I'm happy to go and sort your
we
state
came and
out
we
now.
left.
I know it's annoying, but
Okay, I'm just gonna get.
I appreciate it. I've tried to reason with them, but
I'll be there in a few minutes.
Oh, you just need to. Can I have some healing and then I'll be gone? That's it. That's all I'm asking. No. Anyway, we're not
See,
gonna,
that-
we
that-
will
that's
go.
how you should deal with
Officer,
it, right?
We will go soon anyway. Don't worry.
We're not going to aggravate.
But I appreciate that you set them straight.
Yeah.
I never set anyone straight. It's not.
Hey, you did tell them there's not much you can do.
Yeah,
that's
well,
it. That's it.
that's good.
There's not much they can do. There's not much they can do. I can't see why they want to move us anyway.
Well, imagine if I was outside your house for 3 hours.
That's not a house.
How would you feel?
We haven't been here for 3 hours.
It's not a house. It's a headquarters.
Well, I'm only
Look.
going with the information we've been sent.
We arrived, we asked for the healing, we were told come back in an hour with a possible answer. We went away and got coffee, we came back an hour later and they said no can do.
Officer, headquarters. It's not a house.
People live there, so it's classed as a dwelling.
We came back an hour later.
Where are you from?
What do you mean?
Where are you, where are you from?
We came back an hour later.
No, where are you from?
Hold on, I hadn't finished. I was telling you the story, you asked how 3 hours, right?
Okay.
We were told no.
Yeah.
So then we've said we're going to fly the drone from elsewhere,
Okay.
and we've done that. That's when their drone has gone up to intimidate ours, and you've arrived.
Yeah, why did you
We
do
haven't
that,
literally
guys?
been here.
Where are you from?
In terms of,
Where do you live? Are you a local lad?
do you want the address or?
Are you willing to provide me with your details, Perry, or
What kind of details?
just name and address?
Will you?
He's asking you. He doesn't
Both
want
of
mine.
you. No, both of you.
Ask
Ah.
both.
Well, you're making a complaint, aren't you? So we probably need your details.
But you're not willing to take it now.
Well, I can put on the log for future reference, can't
Right.
I? Are you
Right.
willing to give me your details to make a complaint about the intimidation of drone? Or is that a no?
If you give me your date of birth,
8th of the 1st, 72.
driving lot.
I'm not making a complaint, you are.
Oh, careful,
Yeah,
careful.
look.
Careful, careful. Careful. No obstructions, please.
Due to bike laddie earlier, the inspector's going to authorise a section 34 dispersal.
Hey, the boss man is there.
What does that mean?
The leader, he's in that car.
Prevent any kind of antisocial behaviour or breach
Listen
of
to
peace,
this,
there's
listen
going
to
to be a section 34 issued.
Say that again.
You keep coming around the wrong side,
Put in place by an inspector shortly.
which means what exactly?
Guys, let us know. Once it's on,
Yeah.
let us know.
We will. Let's go and get relevant maps and paperwork. We'll get sorted out.
I mean, if it saves you time, we're not going to be with any line. As soon as you're going, we're going to go. It saves you time with the hassle, the paperwork and all that.
I think it would be going on regardless because it wasn't from you guys. You
Oh.
know, the gentleman was over the road with the bike and we've had a couple of incidents
But we're
earlier
not
on
doing
today,
anything.
which is why we were coming to speak to them in the first place. I know you thought we were here for you, but we're here for just a general.
Well, they told us police are on the way.
Yeah. Because of what's been going on earlier today.
Right.
Not because
Which was what exactly, you know? Can you say?
can't really talk about their business.
Will your section affect the drone or not?
If
Well,
you're
they can
within the
disperse you.
area
If
of
Section 34 is.
dispersal from
If
there.
an inspector produces it and this guy tells you to move, you need to move. You can disperse you. But I'd like to see that.
But would it
section.
affect the aircraft if I was elsewhere and flew over? I presume not.
It's a good, fair question.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah.
I don't know. Is my honest answer, but it is a fair question. I think the dispersal would be covering the surrounding roads. So back to your understanding of the legislation around the flight of drones, you'd
then
have to be within line of sight of your drone, wouldn't you? So
So
I imagine you'd be quite. You'd lose line of sight from here.
But the section would surely give you the power to move a person on when asked, right?
Yes, you'd be dispersed from an
So-
area. You'd be issued with
Will
a
you
map
actually,
explaining where.
disperse us if it's in place?
Say again, sorry.
Will you actually disperse us if it's in place?
That's what it's for, isn't it? To disperse people, to prevent any antisocial behaviour.
My question would be, if I was to go off,
Do you think we're going here to for antisocial? We're going to create any antisocial behaviour?
I hope not. But then I hope everyone isn't going to create any antisocial behaviour. That's my.
But what I'm trying to say to
Baseline.
you is, even if Section 34 is in place,
You were here. You were present when that gentleman went past on his bike, weren't you? So you
Yes.
heard the kind of behaviour he was.
that
Don't want
wasn't
that.
acceptable.
Don't want that continuing.
Oh, that wasn't acceptable. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And that's happened. Not just.
So that
There's been
gentleman-
more stuff happening
So
earlier.
if Section 35 is in place,
Cool.
that gentleman,
think it's
if you disperse him, 34, sorry, you can disperse him. But why would you need to disperse us?
I will.
You're not getting to
I
it, are
haven't
you?
dispersed you, have I? Yet.
Oh,
So I need to get paperwork and so that you
okay.
My
you
question
sound
was,
very knowledgeable on it already. So you already know.
I am
what a
knowledgeable.
section
I
34
can't
is.
see you like getting it like that. I'd be quite surprised, but I'd like to see that.
Okay.
But ideally, even if you do get it, I don't think you should disperse us because we're not doing anything.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Not at the moment, no. Still there. You're right, mate.
I think.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
How are you?
my question would be, if I was to go off down there and fly the drone,
Yeah.
you would have to come over to me and say, you need to leave, for me to then either leave or break it by not leaving. If I'm down there doing it and you don't know I'm down there, then
Sorry. So what's happening now? Well,
you need to tell me to leave, right?
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
I've asked you to leave and you're outside the map zone. Are you telling me now? But you're flying your drone inside the map zone.
No, let's
Is
say
that-
you don't say leave, you just say, right guys, the section's been authorised,
Yeah.
and we go, cool, we're going, bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you haven't dispersed us, but we've
Yeah.
gone anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
10 minutes later, I go down the side road in
Yeah.
the zone,
Yeah.
launch,
Within the zone. Yeah. Go on.
fly over,
Yeah.
they report it and say, oh, his drone's back,
Yeah.
you come,
Yeah.
but I'm not here,
Yeah.
you would need to find me to
To
disperse me.
disperse you. Yeah. Yeah.
If you
Of
saw the
course.
drone flight,
Otherwise, how
you
would
saw
you
the
know
drone-
that you were dispersed? I couldn't. I'd have to tell you you've been dispersed in order to disperse.
Got
You.
you.
Is that your question?
yes, you
Then
can't
yes.
watch the drone flight later and go, oh, he came back, but we never actually dispersed him, but he came back.
Wait.
You'd need
Correct.
to disperse.
You've not been dispersed.
Cool.
Correct.
Cool.
Hypothetically.
Got you. My
Yeah.
drone flight's finished.
Okay.
We're not going to be here. Like, when you guys go,
Yeah.
we are going to go.
Okay.
That's,
Thank
I'm
you.
being open with you. We're going to go.
Yeah.
When you go, we'll go.
Can you be a little bit more open than that with me and tell me what the hell's going on to begin with, or
I
not?
tried to tell him, but he wanted to know my address.
Can well, I don't want to know your
You
address.
told me nothing. You said
I
it
don't
had
want to
some
know your
attention
address.
and you told me
But I
you
would
wanted
like to
some
know
healing.
why I've got people coming past on
Well,
bikes.
I told you my
threatening to come back
eyesight is
later.
brilliant.
And if you know something about that, I
No,
If
don't
you
no,
have
no.
a space save appointment, I can prove it.
We don't know
say
anybody
that.
that's
I'm
gone
not
past here
doubting
today.
what you're
You
telling
were
me.
here just
And
when
if he can
when the
better my
black was on.
eyesight, I don't mind.
And I'm guessing that
I'm
you
not
know a
being
bit more than
Sorry?
I know about
Dan,
why he's
They'd like us
saying
to
that.
leave now because of the van.
They'd like us to leave.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all
Right,
leaving,
guys.
are we?
Guys, we are leaving.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, mate.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, officer. Sorry, what was your name?
It's Gary.
Gary. Pleasure meeting you, my
Yeah.
friend.
What YouTube channel am I checking to see myself?
See you,
I
sir.
don't know
I'm
if you
only
made it, but
joking.
mate, we've got to face the radio, haven't we?
It'll be well edited when I'll come out of this bad.
When you go, we're going to probably go anyway.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Do you want? Can we? Are you happy to talk to me about what's going on, or
What do you want to know?
why people are turning up?
We've got no idea why people have turned up, but honestly.
You not?
Just,
Honestly.
because of what they're advertising.
What are they advertising?
Go and read it on the sign there.
Okay. Well, they've asked us.
They've
to
obviously
anyway,
seen
so
people
we'll-
filming with the drone and they've gone, oh, we don't like that place. They've had their say, haven't they?
Right.
That's it.
Well, we're
Genuine.
You said you were going.
Yeah, we're going to
We're
go.
going.
Yeah, we are going.
The inspector has shouted up saying he is going to authorise section 34. So, if we do come back, we'll have those in tow with the Manson.
Okay.
Just
We'll be gone.
back for the hypotheticals.
Yeah, no worries.
Is that all right?
And I'll
Who is the
report that.
inspector?
And Josh Jones.
Sorry?
Josh Jones.
Josh
Inspector Josh Jones.
He's a good bloke.
Is he? Okay.
You would say that. Is it your inspector, isn't it?
I never met him.
And I hope we don't.
No. We'll be gone as soon
Watch
as
your
you
back,
go.
officer.
We'll be gone anyway.
No, it is.
He is.
Yes.
You're Dan as well.
I'm Dan. He's
I'm
Gary.
Gary and Dan and Dan.
Dan.
Oh, you're Dan.
Yeah.
One of the Dans. I'll see you at the
Dans.
monthly Dan meeting then.
Yeah.
We'll,
Right, take care, Dan.
okay. Are you guys off then?
We're going to go.
Yeah.
As soon as you drive off, we'll go. DJ E-Media.
Yeah, I actually watched yeah.
What do you mean, yes?
We thought it was you.
I'm better than him.
What's yours?
Yes.
No one knows him.
I don't know. What's your name?
Come on.
You should know the voice.
Yeah, you sound really familiar.
Come on, he goes like this. Yo, hi everybody. This is. Who is it?
I forgot, wait.
Oh, I'm gonna cry now.
What is it?
It's Audit in Britain. Come on.
Yes!
Yes.
That's funny.
Anyway,
How come you guys are in Crewe?
well, we just.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Anyway,
We're going to
pleasure
go.
meeting you, boys.
Bye, guys.
Take care, guys.
Anyway, that police officer, the one that threatened us with section 34, he was bluffing.
Hi.
Oh, that was eventful, ladies. Seriously.
Yeah.
Not like you.
No, they didn't like seeing. They called the police. but we know how to play the game, so they couldn't do anything. You know.
Yeah, I just said that. I said from your videos, I know they can't do nothing.
What's that? Sorry, say it again.
I said from your videos, I said I knew.
Oh yeah,
they couldn't do nothing.
yeah. You've learned, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know nothing about drones or anything, so.
Well, they were trying to. They launched their drone,
Yeah.
and they were coming at my drone on my camera, trying to like almost hit it to try and intimidate me.
Yeah.
Which is really, it's really bad as a drone flyer. I like to do that. But the police, they tried to like say, oh, you can't be by the gate, and we just said, oh, you can't enforce that.
Yeah.
And they backed down in the end. The police backed down. So.
Did you manage to get like a full video?
Yeah, I got over. It's quite hard. Go on.
You're not letting anyone down the alleyway, are they?
We went up there.
No, you can go.
There's the other dogs up there though.
One thing that's weird, I don't know, I think I'm getting paranoid. You know when we stood there, we started talking, yeah? And then we spoke to some people here. I think they heard that. I've got a feeling that they heard it.
They knew all about our convo walking from here up to there.
I don't know, I think they've got some cameras here or speakers here or something.
That was before we spoke to the ladies, it was when we arrived. When we arrived and we did a little intro, they heard that.
Yeah, but they mentioned us talking to them as well.
Did they?
Yeah. They mentioned us talking to two
Like
boys
one in
over
the
there.
bushes.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm getting paranoid, but I've got a feeling that they
They
did.
mentioned the two boys. I don't know. They mentioned the girls.
Two boys. I
Did
think
they?
they mentioned them as well. They said we were talking.
I don't recall that part.
I don't know. They're weird, man.
But this place gets a lot of hate. People riding on their bike, going past shouting stuff.
I've only been here since January, but you've been here a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't know nothing about that until you sent me some articles last night after
Yeah.
we got the gifts, because I was a bit like, what's this about? And then I've read about it and everything now. So.
But that, some woman's just walked past and said to us that a big gang's better be coming now tonight to kick off with them.
Really? Right.
So I didn't know much about him until obviously like 24 hours ago. So
Well, it certainly made an interesting video for us.
yeah,
For sure.
we'll have to watch it.
It's going to take some editing,
It's a
but
long video.
it's going to take some editing.
It's going to be a long one.
But yeah, thanks for the chat earlier. It makes it more interesting when we talk to people who.
Yeah, no, I've
local.
lived here, 11 years, and since they've moved in, something's fishy with them. They've all said it.
I've had a bad vibe from him since I moved in. In January, I moved here, and I was here one night decorating until 9 o'clock at night, and loads of fireworks, weren't there?
Yeah.
Loads of fireworks. It was like
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Right.
at 9 o'clock at night that
How did you get
was.
on?
Sorry.
How did you get on?
Well, I called the police.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my drone up and they got their drone up, and they were trying to intimidate me with theirs, trying to fly it into mine. Which is
getting their drone up.
which is really bad.
Drives you mad.
And the guy flying it was flying it illegally.
Really?
You have to keep it in your sights, and he was like behind the tree,
Yeah.
and then he put it right down out here, low, so there's no way he could see it.
Yeah. Well, I live in the flats over there. Same estate, but in flats over there.
Yeah.
On the flats. And you'll see the drone over there. There's no way on God's earth you can see it.
Exactly.
It's right over there above my flat.
It's a hard rule to enforce.
Yeah.
Like-
Your little one, innit? He's got paddling blue, hasn't he? And take it, fetch it over the garden.
Did you get them exposed then?
Yeah.
What did they say to you?
They're not
What
happy.
is it? Is it a cut? How weird? Is it so strange, isn't it? What is it? I know because I know your channel, so
Do you?
because Billy was here the other day and I was like,
Billy, yeah.
someone else has got to be here to expose it all.
Go on, tell her.
What did they say?
She's asking what it is.
What is it? What did they
Tell
say
her.
it was then? What did they say it's built in it? Is it a cult?
Yeah, it is a cult. Yeah.
it is?
Yeah, it is a cult.
Because a lot of them were saying it was like an asylum thing, didn't they?
No, it's definitely a cult. He's got about 100 followers that live with him. The 100 followers that live with him, they basically sell all their property, like cars, house, and give it to him. They literally give it to him. And then he's like, I wouldn't say he's like a god. He's more like a messiah.
So it is all going to him like they said it is.
Yeah.
You know the Mormons. You know what the Mormons are to Christianity? These are for Muslims, kind of thing. That's the best way of describing it. Yeah. So it's definitely a cult.
So that's it now. It'll just bring more and more attention to it anyway
Yeah.
now, won't it? That's the thing.
It is weird. It is weird, but it's growing fast apparently, and they've got a lot of money.
Because they're all always out on for like a parade, aren't they? And stuff all in the ground and everything. I'm just like in the middle of all the traffic. It's good, but I need to speak to you and see what they said.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh,
You'll see the video anyway, and you'll
oh, go sit. Oh, yeah.
you'll see it. Yeah.
Alright. Keep exposing.
See you
Take
later.
care.
Like you said, they knew.
How far have you travelled to come down for this one?
For me, it was like an hour and a half on the train today.
How did you know that?
For what am I?
They know that you
Oxford.
travel all over, so I just wondering if...
Oh, they don't use all of this with.
Quite the norm down here, that
It's
is.
so
Is it?
dangerous.
Is it? What's the city centre like?
Shit.
Is it?
Shit there.
Most-
No worries.
Give you an ITV news tonight. Oh, I know.
YouTube famous.
And how come you know DJ and you don't know what it in Britain?
What?
He's
How
only
come
he's
you
only a
know
small
DJ
channel,
and
isn't
you
he?
don't know what it in Britain?
What do you say?
I said, how come you know DJ E and you don't know audit in Britain?
I just haven't come across yours. You
Yeah.
come on my For You page a lot. I've
Ah.
followed you for ages. I showed you.
I'm upset
already
now.
following you.
Yeah. He's only got a small channel, this one. So it's-
Oh, I'll have to...
Watch your back.
sorry, mate. Sorry.
Is he on your following on TikTok? I'll have to have a look and I'll have to follow him.
He's got a bigger channel than me.
Here you go.
Put Orders in Britain into TikTok or YouTube.
Here you go. Type it in. 'Cause,
Should it?
yeah. Bloody hell, you have got a big platform. Yeah. All right then.
Take care, ladies. Bye. Quite a few of them, isn't there?
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, go on. Go on, mate. I don't want to film that.
What did you do?
He's going to put his pants down, yeah.
What did you do?
He was going to. Right, guys.
Yeah, boys. Alright.
We're filming Crewe today.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, and you.
Yeah, don't be doing
You were going to do a movie, weren't you?
I know you want characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
but
it, man.
I'm
You're that character.
Oh,
joking,
no.
joking.
I've been up all night, mate, being on
Have
it. I don't know if you're drinking or not. These the old lads and all that.
Are they?
Me?
What's that?
You're filming me?
We're filming everyone.
Film him.
Yeah.
No, just being on it, like you just caught us on it. So what are you filming this for?
Like a YouTube channel.
Can I stand beside you?
That's true. Talk to me, man.
Right.
Talk to me.
What guys are doing on YouTube?
What's that?
That Scouser and that
Billy Moore?
Billy Moore.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
Billy?
Yeah. No, I'm not Billy.
You know the Scouser?
No,
he
Billy
was
Moore,
in
I
Crewe.
know.
Yeah, Billy Moore, yeah.
The Scouser, he was in Crewe a few weeks ago.
Was he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
brought him into Crewe and I spoke to him for I'd only watched him the day before.
Are you on his video?
No, I'm not on his video.
Oh, right.
I spoke to him because he asked me where to go around Crewe and I went,
Did
go anywhere you want, yeah.
He's walking around?
You know John Bishop, don't you, the comedian?
No, I don't.
From Winsford. The
No.
Scouser.
You know him?
Over Scousers himself.
No.
He is.
He's from Crewe.
He's not.
What have you been doing?
This is
Flying
this
around
Scouser.
just
This is this.
No, it's not.
He moved
Hold
from
on.
Liverpool the same time as we did from Scotty Road.
There's only two conversations, isn't there?
Freddie Bishop, right, his brother, his elder brother was a boxer and a shit off footballer as well, to say the truth, right? But he went into boxing. Now, fucking John Bishop, he wasn't even fucking funny. Last year he said to me, he was on at the Apollo in London, and he said, I'm going to bring up, this loud, over-exaggerated Scouse accent. He said, I'm going to bring it up and say where it comes from, because everyone's asking why his accent that strong. And he went, we moved to Cheshire, a place called Winsford in Cheshire, and some Scouts were down on Mount Pleasant, the others were up at Wharton, and we were all trying to out-Scouse each other, and that is the gospel truth, what he said on the Apollo.
Right.
Right, and he mentioned me on that. If you look, it was in October last year. I was he actually says, right, says,
Filming? Yeah, filming.
Don't stand there.
Listen, you have a look at that, when John Bishop says that if you're all trying to out-Scouse me, you know what I'm on about Ian, don't you? He says that, you know what I'm on about Ian, he was on about me. He told me he was going to say that before he got on. True.
So we went up to the cult. You know the cult?
The cult?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a part of one, like,
Yeah, the cult up
You haven't heard of the code?
the cult, what's that?
What's going in Crewe?
Webb House.
The what? Say again. What is it?
The orphanage, you know the old orphanage?
Oh yeah, the old orphanage, yeah.
Say, I'm a Scouser, so I'm not really from here.
That's down my area,
I know.
that is.
So he knows what it is.
That's why Billy Moore came here, for that.
Was he?
Yeah. Well, he came for that and to film the area as well.
Billy Moore.
Oh, you never heard of that?
Who's Billy Moore? Tell me who Billy Moore is.
Billy Moore's just a
He's on
YouTuber.
YouTube.
You're on about fucking Billy who went to Thailand and got locked up, aren't you?
No, I don't think. Oh yeah.
Listen,
He did.
From Speak.
He did.
I know him very well.
He
Right?
did. Yeah.
Yeah, ask Billy to know me in, man. Right? I promise you, right? Billy went over there and got locked up for selling drugs while he was over there kickboxing.
I heard he got sent to jail in Thailand, so it's probably the same guy.
Well, they made the film.
Billy Moore.
They made the film.
The same Billy Moore you're talking about?
Yes.
They made the film of him and he got ripped off and he didn't get a penny from the film of his life story. Do you not know that?
No, I didn't.
100%.
Oh, no.
He's got a video
What's the film?
What's
What's the film?
Is that public information or are we doxing him?
No, like I heard he went to jail in Thailand.
But
Listen.
he's okay about it.
I think so.
He talks about it, yeah?
We'll find out later.
Oh, we don't want to dox him.
Listen, Costa Bangkok, wasn't he?
He's got that guy in
Costa
Spain
Bangkok.
or
That's where he was. And you know what? He did well with the fighters and all that. No, the martial arts and everything.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to dox
Respect.
him. I don't want to be dead.
Listen, he was always a handy lad, but when he went over there to get away, his team that he went over there, kickboxing and all stuff like that, they came back, but he stayed.
Right.
And then to make ends meet, he was doing 3 or 4 fights a night, but you don't get a lot of money. You go and carve the noise, that's how you get paid, on the noise. So he wasn't making enough. So he started selling a little bit, and that's how he ended up getting knocked up. I know Billy quite well. You speak to him, ask him.
All right.
So we went to the.
Have you met him?
No, I never met him.
You not met him?
We went to the court earlier.
Yeah. We got.
We got some biscuits.
I'm all right for me.
You sure?
Yeah, my mate.
Share these round.
I want biscuits.
There you go.
Mate.
No worries. That one's only open because we took one out. That's
I got the one
that's brand new. Yeah.
Hey,
hanging, man. Where you from? You from Crewe?
No. Never been here before.
Have you?
No.
What are you filming this for?
YouTube.
Yeah, but for who? For what?
For me.
So you've got a pod?
Yeah, so for my channel.
From what?
For my channel.
What's your channel called?
DJ Media.
What are you filming out like? DJ Media. His podcast. Let's have a look.
What you on about?
He's taking this.
He's saying put it in your phone. He's saying.
No,
we need to see. We need to have a look at his.
What do you mean none of that?
No, he needs to look at you, not me.
No, I'm saying let's look at. Get your phone. No, what I'm saying, get your phone out. Let's look at his.
Not allowed.
Right, you look at it.
He's saying get your phone out and just put it in your phone. That's what he's saying.
See his.
I've got my music on.
All right.
That's all I do.
Yeah, chilling, isn't it?
Don't speak our language, lad, does he?
You know,
Yes.
listen,
Yeah,
see
yeah.
this geezer here?
Yeah.
Boxer, you know, as well, you know.
I'm not a
Look like a
boxer.
left hook, like.
Right,
He's,
Joey Singleton back in the day.
What's that?
Joey
Singleton.
Singleton.
Right.
Joey Singleton. No, Joey Singleton.
I don't know.
Slough,
No.
London,
No.
blah, blah, blah.
And Joey Singleton.
Broadwater
how do you
Farm.
answer the
I
phone?
know.
Yeah.
I know
We're
who
going
he
to
is.
head off.
Go on, bro.
Yo.
Listen, nice to
Good
meet
to
you.
see you guys.
Good
Yeah.
luck with
Good
that.
to see you.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen, make sure you edit it properly.
Yeah. I'll make sure you're in the start.
Hey.
Take care, mate. Yeah.
Yeah,
Take care.
All right.
Take care, guys.
What's the thing again? What is it?
DJ Media.
DJ Media. I'll have a little look after. All right,
Take care. Well, not much here, is there? Look at that. Let's take that shot. That's even to let. There's one likely looking character. That's the pub we just went into. Grand Junction. Look at that. Select.
I love his Spanish. Fred, why? He just wants to fight. He just wants to fight. Oh, town hall. So you go.
Oh, it's a nice building, isn't it?
Look at Billion. Just trying to see if I've ever been in it. Look at the hair.
So, Crewe is finished.
Huh?
How was Crewe? Shithole.
Shit.
Shithole. We did find a very nice cult. And I think AB's considering joining the cult. You want to join, right? Yeah, they persuaded him to join.
I'm thinking about it. I still need to fix my eyesight.
What did they say? You can join, but you need to give away your house or something?
Yeah, give away your house, your YouTube channel,
Everything.
TikTok,
And in return, you get to live there.
yeah, your car.
But that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. From me and AB, we're out. Done.